We are finally back. We've had some highs, we've had some lows, we've had some rage quits, some hacks, we've had literally everything. And we're about 100 points worth of decay. We're at 2135. I believe we were 2250 last time we were here. And the top of the ladder has only gone up. It's now 2500. I've never seen the ladder be this high before. So that's also really cool. So yeah, I'm excited to be back. Let's go ahead and get some games right now. Alright, we get a game Licky Licky. Not a huge fan. We'll see its moveset. Oh, that's good. That's decent, right? Eternatus is really annoying. Like, in general, it's a very powerful Pokemon because of its typing, everything good. So this can have Toxic, for example. Oh, how do I deal with this? How do I deal with it? Zamazenta is complete trash. It is not good in random battles. It's not good anywhere. Not an amazing start. We can definitely go Slowbro here, right? So I think I can protect to see if it has Toxic or not. But the thing is, then I'll reveal that I'm Wish Protect, so I don't want to reveal that. We'll go hard Slowbro here. Gorgeous probably means it doesn't have Toxic, or it was really scared of whatever Licky Licky can do. I guess this play also makes sense. We do have a counter, fortunately. We can go to Skunk Tank, or we can go to Scyther. Just in case this tries to Will-O-Wisp, I am going to go to Skunk Tank here, because Scyther is more valuable, typically. Poltergeist, okay. We do have a Crunch. Let's throw off a Crunch here. If they go to Eternatus, we'll know. Okay, Crunch, decent damage. 52, probably going to get burnt. We do get burnt here. Let's taunt the Synthesis here. Okay, good. Gorgeous is weakened. Now, I assume Gorgeous would switch out here. So if you switch out, I think you would go to Eternatus. Let's go put pressure back with Slowbro here. There we go. Aerodactyl, that is fine too. Earthquake will not knock us out. Ooh, what if it does knock us out? Let's open up the calc. We don't want to play too risky. I don't think it knocks us out though. Yeah, Earthquake definitely does not knock us out. We can throw off a Psychic here. Hone Claws. Okay. Do you die in one hit? 61, okay. Do you knock us out now? Aerodactyl? No way, right? You're not choice banded because you did Hone Claws, right? So you're doing nothing, right? Right? Let's Psychic again. I don't think you Dynamax here. Does Aerodactyl Dynamax here? They could Dynamax if they believe my Slowbro is a big threat, but I think I can Psychic. Yeah, that was... Okay, that's great. That is great. You probably go to Gorgeous here to Synthesis. I would love to Psychic on a predicted... You go to Azelf. Interesting. So, again, Skunk Tank looks good, right? Scyther is slower than Azelf, okay. Zamazenta, it's good for nothing, basically. Can't beat Azelf either. 220, 223. So we do outspeed Eternatus. So maybe I'll eat my words right now, but this could be Choice Specs, it could be Life Orb. We could go Skunk Tank, I think that is my safest play. It is Nasty Plot, okay. We do have Pyukumuku. Does this run Energy Ball? It does not. So I assume here you would probably Dazzling Gleam. So I can go to... See, the problem with Pyukumuku is that it's a free switch into Eternatus every single time. There's really no point, right? So I'm going to Crunch for damage and then go to Pyukumuku. You Dynamax here, this is great. You Starfall here, we get knocked out. Life Orb, Azelf, and we go to Pyukumuku, and this is great. This is really great, and the reason it's great is because he wasted his Dynamax without knowing we have a Pyukumuku. So we still have our Dynamax, and they lost theirs, so we can just recover spam on the Azelf here. Just in case, like, Psychic, okay? Holy, that is strong. That is stronger than I expected. Okay, that is actually a big problem now. We did use up the Dynamax, but then... Wow, that is strong. Pyukumuku isn't useful versus Eternatus or Gorgeous. I mean, it's kind of good versus Gorgeous, but not good versus Eternatus. So we'll go ahead and sacrifice here to the terrain. That's a crazy min-max roll, but... We stop the Azelf, which is great. We can recover here. Okay, you go to Arctozolt. Arctozolt is tricky. Because it does have Thunder Wave, right? So we could counter the Bolt Beak, but what if they just Thunder Wave, right? We do die, so Bolt Beak would knock us out. Let's just go to Zamazenta here. Doing something useful, or at least trying to be useful, okay? Okay. Ooh, I would love to Behemoth Bash here, right? Should I close combat too? That Eternatus is such a problem. I think we can definitely... I want a Behemoth Bash predicting Eternatus, right? But what if they stay in Thunder Wave? I'm okay with that. I'm okay if they stay in Thunder Wave, okay? Volcanion. Yeah, this is what Zamazenta does, basically. In other words, nothing. But this could be choice specs, right? Do I go Pyukumuku? Yeah, we do go Pyukumuku. Eternatus is definitely coming in. We'll go Slowbro on Eternatus. There we go. And we're gonna use the Eternatus to farm Slowbros, so we can go to Slowbro every time. Slowbro Galar. Yeah, we do not die, and this is exactly what we want. Should I shell Sidearm into Azelf? I could, right? But I think Psychic is tough. There is no way Eternatus stays in right now, does it? Like, there's no way. Let's shell Sidearm. There we go. Let's go. Ooh, that's so weak. Oh, it's physical. Yuck. Oh, this is... Give it Sludge Bomb. What are we doing here? Give it Sludge Bomb. Pyukumuku, how does it take on Azelf? I even made the right predict. I just didn't expect it to be so trash. Pyukumuku, it takes 48 to 57 from Azelf with Psychic. Oh, we can go to Licky Licky then. Okay, how much are we taking here? Psychic, that is good. But we are going to give up... We can Wish here though, yeah. We do give up to Gorgeous here. I probably is going to try and burn me, right? We can go to Slowbro maybe? Okay. How much is that doing? 63 only? That is great. Would I rather have leftovers? I think I kind of would like leftovers, right? Ooh, Psychic does a lot of damage. I think I can Psychic. Okay. Come on. Do we get it? We get it. That is great. Gorgeous gone. Licky Licky now wins. Licky Licky looks really good now. You go to Arctozold. Zamazenta, I said a lot of bad things about you, but I guess you're not that bad. There we go. Ooh, I would love to go to Slowbro Galar again right now. You know what? I want to play it safe. Yeah, I would have loved to go on Slowbro Galar, but I think it was just a little too risky for me. We do outspeed. Licky Licky is slower than Arctozold, but we can Dynamax and get our Earthquake to knock it out, or at least do enough damage. 220, 217. Do we go to Pyukumuku for the Mirror Coat? Let's go to Pyukumuku so we can Mirror Coat, okay? And he double switched predicting Pyukumuku, and now we're in trouble, I would say. I'd say we're in trouble. We die in one hit to everything. Zamazenta, I'm gonna sacrifice you, unfortunately. We go to Scyther here. We are going to knock off because we would outspeed. Oh, but we get Thunder Waved here. So I think we're going to have to go for the Licky Licky win right now. I think that is our play. Okay, we knock off Eternatus, okay. Do we Swords Dance here? Do we go for like the Flying Z move? Ooh, but then we get hit by Dynamax Cannon. No, I think we go Pyukumuku. Okay. Now I assume the Eternatus is going to recover. Okay. Now let's Toxic predicting Arctozold. I don't think you would attack into the Mirror Coat, so I think we can Toxic predicting Arctozold. Ooh, they're smart too. They're smart. They don't want to go risk Arctozold either. Now I think they might fish for a burn, for example. I think our play is definitely going to be to try to... Okay. We want to try and get Slowbro in without taking too much damage, so we can throw off a Psychic. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Is it time for Pyukumuku to go away? We need Pyukumuku for Volcanion, right? Should we go to Slowbro here? But we kind of like Slowbro as well. I mean, we don't like it too much, right? We can go to Slowbro here, sacrifice it. Okay. Not dying is always good. We can, yeah. Now I think it's time to Dynamax with the Licky Licky. Let's go ahead and Earthquake here. Max Quake, there we go. We can get another one too. If you go to Azelf, okay, that's it. Let's go. That's big damage. And we'll be able to... Should we Max Strike it? I don't think we need to Max Strike it, do we? No, we don't need to Max Strike it, because we can Body Slam it later, okay? And I believe this doesn't have Toxic, so I think we might just straight up win now. Yeah, we can Body Slam till we get the Paralysis, and then we can win, I believe. Because Licky Licky is too bulky for Arctozold, I believe. Yep, there we go. Earthquake, Body Slam, doesn't matter. We can Wish for now. There we go. Into the Azelf. We can Body Slam, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and Arctozold cannot beat us because we have Protect. So we can stall out turns, for example. Let's Protect, right? Yeah, nothing stopping us. Protect. Okay. There we go. How much is Bolt Beak doing? So we can Earthquake. There we go. That is nothing. Okay. Earthquake. There we go. And we can Protect to get some more leftovers. And we win the game. We win the game. We move up to 2162. That is a long first game, but we get it done. We get it done. We move up to 2162. Off to a good start coming back from the break. Okay, we are into game 2. And Pinchurin is really annoying because of Toxic Spikes. I do not have a Defogger, and my entire team is weak to Toxic Spikes. So, unfortunately, well, I mean, I do have Mandibuzz, Pelipper, and Latios. So, yeah, this is definitely tricky. I could go for the Calm Mind win. This doesn't have Toxic. So I could go for a Calm Mind win immediately, but if they have a Steel type, not that bad actually, even if they do have a Steel type. Yeah, the main problem is going to be the Toxic Spikes coming in. We'll just Calm Mind here, no reason not to. We might even go for an early win if the situation allows it. Yeah, if the situation allows it, we are going to go for the early Toxic win. I mean, the early Dynamax win. I am really scared of that Toxic Spike though. Okay, so you go to Porygon 2. So this gives me some information. I think the main information it gives me is that you would have definitely wanted to get the Toxic Spike up first and then gone to Porygon 2, but maybe the situation is so urgent you would rather go to Latios. I mean, you would rather go to Porygon immediately. Is that the idea? It's too early to say exactly what the plan is. Definitely, it's going to use Toxic here, and unfortunately, I do not have a switch in to Toxic. I just don't. Everything on my team is weak to it. So I have to figure out a plan to break through Porygon 2, because right now my entire team is weak to Porygon 2. I don't have Knockoff, I can use Toxic on Mandibuzz, which is my only way of getting through. So I can go for a Scald Burn, okay? So I think what I can do is I can go to Pelipper here. We do take the Toxic, we're going to go for a Scald Burn, and then oh no, is that a good idea though? Because then we can't use Toxic, right? So how do we break the Porygon? We can throw off. See, if the problem is if we U-turn and they Toxic again. Oh, this is so sad because we do have synergy, right? We have Drizzle and Suicune, we have Psychic Terrain and Latios, but it just doesn't work. We cannot break through the Porygon here, right? Let's U-turn. I'm going to hope for mistakes right now. I'm going to hope that basically they don't Toxic here. Because I think if I was playing, I would probably double Toxic. I'm going to hope they don't do that. We go to Mandibuzz. Do they Toxic again? Discharge. Okay. We don't get paralyzed. Now, they have to make a mistake. They have to let the Porygon get hit by Toxic here. I think that's what we have to hope. I am really happy to trade Toxic on Mandibuzz for Toxic on Porygon 2. The problem is I revealed half my team, and I'm basically saying, hey, I don't have a check for Porygon 2. Because I don't. So, yeah. So, smart play. They go out to Celesteela. We're going to have to, I think maybe... Nah, I don't see it. I don't see the win path. How do we break Porygon 2 and Celesteela? Celesteela is going to come in right now. Throw off a Leech Seed. What do I do versus that? Do I go to Alcremie? How do I deal with the Leech Seed coming in? I can just Roost and then go Pelipper next turn, but then I would run out of Rain. So the timing is off. It doesn't get Toxic, right? It doesn't get Toxic, okay? Let's Roost here, okay? We get hit by the Leech Seed, expected. We cannot do anything about that. Flash Cannon coming in, maybe? Potentially. Let's stall out a turn and then go Pelipper so the Rain can come back up. Foul Play does 25. Leech Seed, okay? Yeah, definitely tricky. Now let's go to Pelipper. We want a Scald Burn on the Celesteela if we can get one. Okay? Leech Seed again. This might have Protect. If it has Protect, then what do we do? Do we go to Suicune immediately? Do we just go for the Calm Mind win? We have to find a way, maybe Suicune to get paralyzed. Is that the idea? Let's go back to Mandibuzz on a Protect probably. Okay, we do get that. Leech Seed coming in. We might have to PP stall Leech Seed. Oh, this is tough. We might have to PP stall Leech Seed. We'll Roost again here, okay? Leech Seed fails. 5 gone. Let's go to Pelipper now. Oh, we can Foul Play here to time it better, right? Okay. Air Slash, okay. 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 Now we'll go to Pelipper now. Okay. Air Slash does a lot. We are going to be able to Roost off the damage and then go back to Mandibuzz. This might turn into a PP stall situation. I'm going to go back to Mandibuzz. I do not want to get hit by a Leech Seed here. Or should I go for the Scald Burn? I'll take 18 damage from Toxic. But then if I take 33 from Air Slash, I can't switch in again. So we'll go back to Mandibuzz here, okay? I could consider All Creamy too. I could consider All Creamy, but what if it has Flash Cannon? Let's just go to Mandibuzz. I have a feeling Mandibuzz will be how we win the game. We have to create a situation where we Toxic Porygon 2, and if we do that, we win. So I think that is going to be our idea. Okay, on the... We'll Toxic here. We definitely Toxic. Even if it's Shell Smash, we definitely Toxic here. And we do have a Suicune, which is relatively bulky. We can use Suicune defensively to take on the Blastoise here, probably. I think we definitely Toxic here. Definitely. Okay, we get the Toxic off. It is Shell Smash Blastoise. Overall, worth it. Definitely worth it. Let's go to Suicune on probably like a Scald or Hydro Pump, maybe. Ice Beam. Okay, that is great. We can Calm Mind here. Yeah, we can definitely Calm Mind here. I assume you would go to Porygon 2. Or you might even sacrifice Blastoise here. You go to Pinchurin. Now, Pinchurin is relatively weak. Is this my chance to go for the win? Oh, might be too early though. So Rising Voltage, if we Calm Mind, Rising Voltage would do around 50 if we were to Calm Mind. So that's not good enough, unfortunately. Let's go to Lati here, okay. Let's throw off a Psychic. See if we can get damage on maybe Porygon 2. Okay, you go to P2. We do 23, not nearly good enough though. Ooh, I want to go to Mandibuzz on a Recover, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, they Toxic'd. And that is basically the worst case scenario. Now, they're going to go to Celesteela. Let's go to Suicune. Okay, let's Calm Mind maybe? Or should we go for a Scald Burn? Let's go for a Scald Burn. Okay, you go to Pinchurin immediately. You take 30%. Okay, let's go to Lati here, okay? Can we drop a Draco on P2? Like a Calm Mind Dynamax, right? P2's at 69. Even a Dynamax doesn't break through P2 right now. I would need support from the terrain. Let's Calm Mind once. You do go to P2. I assume the P2 would use Recover. We'll Psychic here. Maybe get a drop. 32. Okay, we got the P2 low. We got it low. Now, at the cost of Latias, we got it low. P2 is at 146. So that means our Suicune can win because we got the P2 low. Let's drop a Draco here. If we hit into the Celesteela, I don't really care. We got the damage we needed on. Now I'm really confident that Suicune can try and win the game. We've gotten the damage we needed on Porygon 2. Ooh, but the question is, what if I Draco on a Pinch Urchin sack? If I Draco on a Pink Urchin sack, then Porygon 2 can come and recover. Should I Z Psychic here? Or Dynamax Psychic rather? I'm gonna go Draco here. I don't think you would sack Pinchurin because I think they think it's too valuable for Suicune. So I'm gonna Draco. Hopefully they sacrifice P2 right now. Hopefully they sacrifice P2. They might even go Celesteela, honestly. Okay, they do go to Celesteela. We are going to get our Draco off, okay? 51 on the crit. The concern is now Porygon 2. We can, is it Flash Cannon? We don't know. Let's go to Mandibuzz. If they go to Porygon 2, we can Toxic, so we can deny the entry. So you do go Celesteela. Alcremie. We can even go Suicune, right? Or we can even try Lele to get the terrain up for maybe P2. Protect, okay. We can Focus Blast, I guess? Okay, you go to Escavalier, okay? 32. Ooh, can Suicune set up sweep on Escavalier? Let's throw another one off, okay? Iron Head, let's throw another one off. We want to get Suicune in position. That's what we want right now. We want Suicune in position to go for the win. You go to Gallade, interesting. So this is confirming to me that Suicune is my win condition. We can go Pelipper, right? We don't need Pelipper. Yeah, Shadow Sneak. We take damage. We can U-turn on that. U-turn on the Gallade here. And the rain is going to help our Suicune out. I'm thinking we can break through. I'm really confident we can break through now. I hope Gallade doesn't use Swords Dance. I don't think it would though. Because we can go to Lele, right? Okay, we win. We win. We Calm Mind up. We have our Dynamax intact. Blastoise cannot touch us. And I think we can go for the win now. With Rain for Pincurchin. Porygon 2. I think we win. You go to Gallade immediately. Okay. Now, we have to be careful. Suicune does not one-hit KO at +1 special attack. We need a little more. Can we get that little more versus Gallade? Gallade's close combat will do around 50, right? We outspeed Gallade. Let's go for the one more Calm Mind. We need one more Calm Mind. Okay? Close combat. Expected. Do we Dynamax here? There's no need to Dynamax right now, is it? Is there? Let's go ahead and Scald here. Oh! Oh, tell me we get the burn. Okay. Okay. We can Scald again. We can Scald again, right? Okay. Right? Let's Dynamax Water to break Pincurchin. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now Celesteela will come in, but it can't do much. Blastoise comes in. We can Airstream, I guess, right? Let's Airstream. I mean, it doesn't matter really, right? We'll Airstream here. 58. Okay. Okay. That didn't matter. Celesteela comes in. We are going to Geyser here. It's going to protect. And we have our Scald. We have special defense boost as well. And I think we can wrap it up here. 57. There we go. We got it. This does not live. Latias did the dirty work. Latias got poisoned so Suicune could sweep. Now as Cavalier comes in, we can Scald here. And we did it. We win 2 games in a row on the road to number 1. We are 21-77. And those were 2 long games. So I'm actually going to stop the recording here. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun being back. And we're on the climb back up. If you like this type of content, let me know. And thank you for watching.